To the Finley Recreation Center and the Westbrook College Wildcats season opener. Hello everybody, I'm Jay Harper for the Westbrook College Television Network. Tonight, the Wildcats host the Atlantic Union Flames, and the Flames come in out of Massachusetts 1-2 on the season, and they have wins over St. Joe's of Vermont, losses to Notre Dame of New Hampshire, and also lost to Albany. So they come in 1-2. Westbrook College, their season opener. Expect big things after last year's sensational season. Of course, Mayflower Conference champions, a 30-5 overall record, trip to the NAIA Nationals in Idaho, and certainly a lot of things going on for this team. This year, though, they're without Paul Peterson. Their 6'7" center, a sensational player, finished the #3 scorer all time in the state of Maine, but they bring back Derek Vogel. Vogel, the swing man, plays the 2-3 position. He can do it all. They look to his leadership and his jumping ability to get things going. On the inside, of course, they also have Stan Webb and newcomer Eric Werntgen, and they'll come with him, and then, of course, look for the leadership from their point guard, Andy Lennon, coming back from last year's team. And then the newcomers this year for Coach Jim Graffam is Bob Davies from Old Orchard Beach, and also Aaron McClure, being joined by his brother who played last year for this team as well. So they got a lot of depth, some height, and they should match up well tonight in this game. The crowd is on hand. It's electric in here at the Finley Recreation Center. Expecting a great game and a long season for Westbrook College. This game right here, many things to anticipate and expect, but look for Vogel and Webb to do their damage on the inside and getting that fast break going. Coming up in just a moment, the opening tip-off, Westbrook College Wildcats versus the Atlantic Union Flames. We're back right after this. Welcome back to the Finley Center in Portland. Westbrook College Wildcats season opener. Hello everybody, I'm Jay Harper. Steve Poulos on the camera tonight as we get set for tonight's matchup between the Wildcats and the Flames. The Flames come in 1-2 on the season. And this, of course, the season and home opener for defending Mayflower Conference champions, Westbrook College Wildcats. Starting five for Atlantic Union, Rick Allen, number 25. Damon Foster, number 5. Ron Dieniger, 00. Antoine Greider, number 33. And Tim Trott, number 21. And now the starting five for the Westbrook College Wildcats. In the backcourt, number 11, Andy Lennon. Lennon, 5'10", 165 junior out of Melrose, Mass. Being joined by Stan Webb. Webb, number 20, 6'2", 170 senior from Bowdoin, Maine. Also number 34, Nate Esty. Esty, 6'4", 200-pound junior from Gorham, Maine. They'll be joined by the leader, of course. Number 32, Derek Vogel. Vogel, 6'4", 192, a junior from Cumberland, Maine. And newcomer, number 35, Eric Werntgen. Werntgen, 6'7", 175, a sophomore from Montpelier, Vermont. Gonna look inside Westbrook College's huddle. And the Wildcats open up and try to maintain and defend the Mayflower Conference champions. Werntgen will jump it up against 00 on Dieniger. Tap won but controlled by the Flames. Foster with it out top, guarded by Lennon. Goes on top for Allen, back for Foster. Westbrook College opens up man-to-man defense. Pull-up jumper from the baseline, no good. Werntgen the rebound. Off for Lennon. The Wildcats on the run, and long pass intended for Derek Vogel, tipped out of bounds by Rick Allen. It'll be Wildcats basketball. Webb to inbound, goes for Werntgen. working around the perimeter. Lob pass, Vogel. No good, great play. Charging call, whistled on Damon Foster. Foster, a 6-foot senior from Akron, Ohio. And he picks up the first personal. Lob, this time Vogel, should work. Doesn't. Just a little bit over. Great pick. The play was there. Pull-up jumper, not even close. Werntgen has a part to play in that. Long pass, Webb. The pull-up J. In and out. Tipped. Esty. And the Wildcats have a 2-0 lead. Grider being covered by Webb. Allen with Vogel on him. Calling over the back foul on Eric Werntgen. Werntgen's 6'7", so they feel the height of Paul Peterson. Not quite the bulk. Referees taking control early in this one. Grider with Webb on him. Grider into the paint, leaves it off. Foster. Foster drives. Offensive foul called. Check-in will be Brian McKnight, number 3. Knight, 6 feet, a senior from Irvington, New Jersey. Wildcats with the ball and the 2-0 lead. Werntgen drives. Ooh, that's pretty from the big guy. 4-0 Wildcats. 2 minutes played, first half. Vicious pick put on out front, but the Flames turn it over. Pretty much standing room only. Lennon looks to his coaching staff, gets the word. Vogel just inside the three-point line, buries it. 6-0. Westbrook College, full court pressure. Lennon trying to guard McKnight. McKnight misses, tip up, no good. Wildcats can't control it. One more try. Grider can't come up with it. He fights for the loose ball, comes out with his rebound, and Webb will be called for the bump foul. Webb with a steal, 2-on-1. Off for Lennon. Count it. 8-0, long pass up for Grider. Wildcats recover. Nice inside pass for Deininger, can't come up with it. Rebound, Vogel. Vogel pushes, Wildcats got numbers. Tip from behind, and Lennon tried to knock it back to Vogel. Intercepted. .40 to go. 8-0 lead for the Wildcats. Grider now drives, pulls up on the baseline. No good. Vogel fights, gets the rebound. Thinks long, decides to drop it for Lennon. 3-on-1. Inside Esty. Derek Vogel making it happen. And the Atlantic Union Flames will use the timeout. Let's take a listen in to Coach Jim Graffam and the Wildcats. T.O., baby. They have a 10-0 lead.
Okay, now, we want to go. This has been good defensive intensity down here. Now, keep protecting each other. Make sure you talk on the screens. I'm seeing switches, but I'm not hearing anything, so make sure you do that. Now, this time down on offense, I want to get Kansas for Gary, okay? Now, keep the intensity up. Everybody has got the rebound. You stay in here. You stay in here and rebound, right? Here we go. Come on, guys. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Come on, guys.
Coach Graffam liking what he's seeing so far. And we got to thank our young mic person, John Martin, son of Coach John Martin of the Lady Wildcats, victorious in the earlier contest, 83-30, 53-point blowout of the Atlantic Union Flames. And of course, Coach Graffam talking on the defense. He says they're switching, but he doesn't hear the talk. Bob Davies checks into the lineup, along with 44, Corey McClure, also 24, Gary Kuhn, Grider, the pull-up J, and the Flames on the board. Davies with it on top for Werntgen. Werntgen in for McClure. McClure struggles. Looks back door, finds Werntgen. Werntgen bumped, can't get it to go down. McClure fights for the loose ball, and it'll be knocked out by Atlantic Union. Westbrook College will maintain possession. Spin it around, look for Kuhn. He can hit from long range, in and out. Gets his own board, goes back to the hole. Gary Kuhn. Dish outside, 12-footer comes up short. Trott gets his own board and Grider misses. And Wildcats get it over the timeline. Davies, the highly touted freshman out of Old Orchard Beach, led his team to the state championship game last year where they came up just short. Werntgen from outside, another bucket, and it's 14-2 Westbrook College. Davies working on McKnight. McKnight looking inside, now trapped. The long pass out. Vogel almost had the pick. McKnight fakes, drives, cross-court pass. Grider, deuce, as Davies and Werntgen get tied up. Long pass stolen by Grider. Long range shot by McKnight, in and out. Nice pass down for Vogel. Count that one. Poetry in motion up top. Another mistake. In comes Kuhn. Comes up short. Rebound. Back up and in. Gary Kuhn. Sloppy play by the Flames. And the Wildcats capitalize. Gary Kuhn. And the drive by McKnight. He'll draw the personal foul. Davies picks up the personal foul. Werntgen now will take a break. Strong minutes. Big guy showing that he has an inside-out game. Hit the long-range shot and can work it inside the paint. Brian McKnight misses the first. 18-4 the score, 14:01 to play, first half. You're watching Westbrook College men's basketball on the Westbrook College television network. Nice steal for Grider. Leaves it for Foster, and Foster converts. Davies gets it off for McClure. Inside, Vogel takes the bump and the bucket. As we talked about, go-to guy, Derek Vogel. Rookie of the Year in his first season with the Wildcats 2 years ago. Last year, averaging better than 20 points per game. Vogel gets the three-point play, and it's 21-7 football game. Opening moments of this opening season basketball game. At least the score mirroring that, 21-7. Lennon, the only starter in the lineup right now for Coach Jim Graffam. Grider drives, dishes out top. Shot short, Lennon the rebound. Got an outlet man long, but the ball tipped and stolen by the Flames. Baseline shot good. Deininger with the deuce. Lennon drives in, leaves it for McClure. Comes up empty. And long pass out. And a deuce for McKnight. And it's 21-11 as the Flames cut into Westbrook College's lead. Inside pass, McClure goes up, won't fall, gets his own board, back up and in. The freshman, Aaron McClure. Foster trying to drive, kicks for McKnight. Wraps it around for Grider. Grider driving, won't go down. Shot tipped up, rebound McClure. Davies round the back, over for Lennon, and Lennon slowed up just a little bit. And it'll be a turnover. Esty comes back in. And Corey McClure. Of course, brothers from Lisbon Falls, Maine. Younger brother 6'5", Corey 6'4". Lennon working on McKnight. McKnight for Grider. Grider, that familiar pull-up jumper from the baseline, no good. And Esty rips down the board. Davies for Lennon. Lennon, take it myself. Oh, baby. Pretty wraparound righty shot on the left side. And the Wildcats back to a 14-point lead, 25-11. Offensive foul on Antoine Grider. Webb and Vogel come right back in. Coach Graffam uses his bench and uses it very effectively. You'll see at least 10, 11 men get plenty of PT. And no difference from last year's team to this year's. All different kids coming in and all different kids contributing. Vogel, pull up, bang. 27-11. Great move, McKnight. Gets the foul and the bucket. McKnight can't convert. Lennon tips Vogel. It's in the hole. Twine still chuckling from the three-pointer. So gets nothing but nylon and leaves it hanging. And the Wildcats 30, Flames 13. McKnight drives, tries to dish. Good hustle. Stan Webb. Foster pulls up. Got it. Lennon for Webb. Webb's long range, well short. Rebound in there by Esty. He comes up empty. Esty fights, comes out with it. And Lennon tries to drive between two players, loses his balance. Back comes Foster. Foster is tripped up as he tried to cut it across the other side of the bucket. And very unintentional. Foster made a very peculiar cut across the hoop. He tried to go up and under. Two-shot foul, and Damon Foster, 6-foot senior guard from Akron, Ohio, will look to close the gap to 13. 10:24 to go, first half. Of course, collegiate basketball, 20-minute halves. One of two for Foster. Almost a backcourt on Lennon. Able to get rid of it just in time. Webb drives. Goes to the right hand, misses. Put back good. Ben Willoughby, 6'5" freshman from Palermo, Maine. (32-16). Wildcats have doubled the score up on Atlantic Union. Foster from beyond the arc, and it's in the hole. Vogel back for Lennon. Flames in a matchup zone. Shot clock down to 15. Lennon open, doesn't take it, leaves for Vogel. Vogel, BC and 2. That's body control, baby. What a player. Great dish from Lennon as he passed up the 17-footer, left it for Vogel. Vogel gets the contact, keeps the ball, the body, everything, and just softly touches it in. 34-19, and Vogel looks to get the three-point play the old-fashioned way. He earns it, and it's 35-19. The long pass out for Trott. Trott pulls up, blocked inside by Willoughby. Foster for a tray, in and out. And almost a nice steal by Foster. Davies, Willoughby, Kuhn, Vogel, and Werntgen. The 5 out there for Coach Graffam. Half-court zone trap defense. Kuhn. Wow, it's in the hole. He doesn't miss many. Kuhn, after last year's championship season and trip to the NAIA Nationals, told Coach Graffam and his staff that he didn't think he was coming back to play in his senior season. Kuhn, the bomb, gets the foul, and he'll get 3 shots as Trott converts on the other end just prior. 38-21 the score, and foul behind the three-point line. That'll be 3 shots for Kuhn. Kuhn from South Amboy, New Jersey, and the Jersey boy can really light him up from downtown. 2 in a row, and he'll get the 3rd. Ryder checks back in for Atlantic Union. Damon Foster sits down. Kuhn, all 3. 41-21, a 20-point first half lead for the Wildcats. Allen open, blocked from behind. Werntgen got it, Willoughby the loose ball, and Davey on the push. Davies lobs for Vogel. Can't come up with it, and they'll say McKnight touched it last, and the Wildcats will keep it. Boy, these guys are exciting. Unbelievable. And Vogel, it's just a matter of time before they find him on the lob in the jam. He went up there with 2 Atlantic Union players and still almost got it down. Kuhn, long. Davies, the loose ball rebound, goes back for Vogel. Vogel spins, and a blocking foul on Trott. You can hear coaching staff as you get a good look at Derek Vogel. Good article in the Portland Press Herald yesterday talking about the junior playing for Greeley in his high school career, being overshadowed ever so slightly, and then really developing after growing 6 inches in high school and coming here and playing sort of in the shadows of Paul Peterson, but certainly shined in his 2 years here. This year, though, he is the man. As Pharrell would say, you're the man, you're the man, you're the man, you're the one, you're the man. And Vogel makes the first. Got them both. 43-21, 8:08 to play, first half. Full court pressure by the Wildcats. McKnight, short. Kuhn, rebound, looks long, throws it out for McClure. McClure wasn't sure if it was for him or Vogel, and kind of one of those in-between plays. Neither player knowing whether to go for it or not, as Grider leaves it for Malone. Malone on top. McKnight. Nice shot by Malone. Vogel pulls up. Short, gets his own board. Back up. Blocked and fouled from behind. Foul called on Malone. Anthony Malone, 6'3" junior from the Virgin Islands. And just as the women's team for Atlantic Union has players from all across the country, so do the men's. Brooklyn, New York again, Akron, Ohio, Walnut, California, Lexington, Kentucky, Atlanta, Georgia. As Vogel makes the first, Columbus, Ohio, the Virgin Islands, as we said, Irvington, New Jersey, South Lancaster, Mass. Actually a hometown boy there is Stacy Nelson, number 20. Another one is Ron Osborne. He's from Lancaster. Westminster, Vermont. And I have no idea where this player is from. Emir Torres from Mayoquez, PR. Peru? I don't know. Check out on that one. And their final player, Tim Trott, one of the starters from South Lancaster, Mass. Hometown boy as well. Another charge call on Grider. Very athletic player, can glide to the hoop, but doesn't have the good body control and knows not when to pull up. 2 fouls on Grider, both offensive fouls. Corey McClure, Andy Lennon, Gary Kuhn, Eric Werntgen, and checking in for his first duty, Tim Sullivan. Sullivan, a 6-foot freshman out of Gardner, Maine. Atlantic Union over the limit, 1-1 now for Lennon. NBN, nothing but nylon on the free throw. Lennon misses it. Lane violation anyway on the Wildcats. 46-23, 7:07 to go in the first half. Jay Harper along with Steve Poulos on the Westbrook College television network. Wildcats in their season opener. Good ball movement by Atlantic Union, but they come up empty. Lennon on the push. Grider almost a steal. McClure comes out with it. And they'll call the charge on McClure. Can't fault Aaron McClure. He's trying to come up and gain control, and as he was, tried to glide off and avoid contact. Can't do so. Team's 6th foul. The next one will put the Flames in the bonus. Full court pressure again. Sullivan working on Allen. Trot works it around. Long range shot, no good. Werntgen the rebound. Lennon from beyond the arc. It's in the hole. 49-23. Lennon, the steal. Sullivan all alone. The lefty lays it up over the rim. 6-footer can get up. That all made possible by Andy Lennon. Jumper from the baseline by Trot, no good. Gets his own board. Timeout on the floor. Our score, Westbrook College 51, Atlantic Union 25, and now they say no timeout. Just a couple of extra substitutions, and it'll be Atlantic Union's basketball underneath their own hoop. Inside pass, tipped and stolen away. Long court pass for Webb. Ryder returns the favor, and back come the Flames. Ryder, nice pass inside. Smead off the window and good. 51-25. Webb all alone on the baseline. Bang! And the foul. Webb finishes it off, and the three-point play converted. 54-25. Wildcats by 29. McKnight, the nice pass, good fake inside, and they'll call the foul. Anthony Malone will go to the line to shoot 2. Steve Burgess checks in for his first duty. Burgess, a 5'9" senior from Littleton, New Hampshire. Burgess fakes, dishes back for McClure. McClure inside the paint, won't go down. Tipped up and fighting for it, Esty. Can't control it. Every player on the Wildcat team has already played in this one. Still 4:50 to go, first half. Nice backdoor pass. Ryder to McKnight. Davies comes inside, and they say he lost it. Inside pass, and Malone loses it out of bounds. Lee from long range, and ooh, is that ever in the hole? He tickles the twine for a tray, and it's 57-29 Wildcats. Knight, the nice drive, leaves it for Smead. Smead comes up empty, and SD the board. Pushes for Lee. Lee, McClure loses it, and picked up by the Flames. They got a 3-on-1. Knight with a save, but Davies comes back, 3-on-2. Davies drives, gets his first two. The freshman from Oob. And it's 59-29, a 30-point bulge. Standing room only in the Finley Recreation Center. And the outside shot knocked home by Stacy Nelson. Nelson, the 6'1" sophomore from South Lancaster, Mass. Offensive foul called on Lee. Jack Finley donated $1 million to build this new facility here at Westbrook College 3 years ago. His wife, Bev Burby, was a 1940 graduate of Westbrook College, and Mr. Finley, a inventor, came up with the color pictures for Kodak film, converting the black and white to color, and of course, that probably will get you a few dollars. And he was able to contribute and build this new gym. Very fine facility, not the most seating room afforded to these Wildcats, but great playing court as Lennon knocks down a deuce, 61-33. Trot, McClure on him, long cross-court pass, and they'll call the foul on Burgess. One-on-one situation now for both clubs as we sit at 2:38 to go in the first half. Grider back rims the first. Lennon has to save it, but saves it back to his own basket. And McKnight will take those easy 2 points. Has a quickness now of Atlantic Union causing a little bit of problems. All alone in the corner. Davies, no good. Tipped and picked up. McKnight going coast to coast again. Davies. Call the foul on Bob Davies. Davies looks to his coaches and said, I didn't even touch the guy. Looked like he tried to time it up and swat the shot away. McKnight, though, showing his quickness. SD checks back in. Sitting down will be Aaron McClure. Coach Graffam certainly deserves a lot of credit for this program, but he has a terrific coaching staff, great assistants in Bruce Bowers, Mike Johnson, and John Toland. Very coach-positive staff, and they work very nicely with these young men. Burgess with a bomb. SD can't get the offensive board. Trot gives it for McKnight. McKnight, long range, short. Lennon, the long rebound on the push. In the middle for Davies. Davies leaves it for Esty. Esty, yes. Nice pass, Bob Davies. (63-38). Willoughby gets it for Davies. Lennon fakes, comes in, passes up the 19-footer, takes the 14-footer, and knocks it down. 65-38. Under a minute to go. Shot clock down to 18. Ryder thinks about it. Goes back for McKnight. Westbrook College in the man. Shot long, Esty the rebound. 2-on-2. Good defense there by the Flames, and they're raising havoc. Willoughby from the free throw line extended, and it's 67-38. Shot clock off as we're down to 12 seconds to play first half. McKnight working on Lennon. Wildcats now in the matchup zone. Long range shot, Nelson, long. Loose ball, fought for, Lennon's got it. And that's gonna be close. And the Wildcats will sprint off with a 67-38 first half lead. Most impressive right up and down the lineup. Every player on Coach Graffam's roster getting in, contributing, and doing good things as Westbrook comes back after last year's sensational 30-5 season, and they look to hang right there and defend as Mayflower Conference champions. 13 players on the team, all 13 playing, and many in the scoring column already. Get a shot of the fans on hand tonight. Great crowd on hand for this season opener, as this program has really built up some steam with the last 2 years of sensational basketball. Only their, I believe, 4th or 5th year as a program here at Westbrook College. I'll have to check that for you at the half, but they continue to rock and roll as we get a little music to entertain at the half. Once again, the score 67-38, Westbrook College. We'll take a break. Back with halftime. You're watching the Westbrook College Television Network. Back after this. Welcome back to the Finley Recreation Center. Jay Harper along with cameraman Steve Poulis, and a little rock and roll, and the Wildcats have rocked to a 67-38 first half lead as they come out of the locker room, and doing it in numbers, and big numbers. Scoring in that first half for the Wildcats, as we said, all 13 players getting into the lineup for Coach Graffam. 11 out of the 13 scoring points in that first half. Pretty amazing. Tim Sullivan had a deuce. So did Aaron McClure. 42. Bob Davies, the freshman, he had a deuce. Chipping in with 3 points for the Wildcats, Mike Lee. Lee, the long three-pointer from downtown. Webb had 3. Willoughby had 4 along with Werntgen. They each had 4 points, the big guys playing very well for Coach Graffam. Estee had 6. Andy Lennon, 12. Gary Kuhn, 10. And they were led, like we said, their go-to guy, this year's leader. Derek Vogel, 19 points in the first half. Doing it inside and outside, and great BC. That's body control, as he can drive the lane like not many can do here in small college basketball in New England. Doing it in a big way. The Wildcats warming up. Great crowd on hand for the season opener. Scoring for the Atlantic Union Flames in that first half. They were led by Brian McKnight. McKnight had 12 points. Number 5, Damon Foster, had 8. Coming off the bench, Stacy Nelson had 6. Grider, their leader, their point production guy, only 4 in the first half, and picking up the 2 offensive fouls on his driving. Tim Trott had a deuce, and number 40, Anthony Malone, had 4 points for their total of 38 in that first half. And you get a look at Atlantic Union loosening it up, and their women's team had a tough go of it against Westbrook College, and now the men's finding it just as difficult. A 53-point win for the Lady Wildcats, and the men's team right now up by 29. And your first look at this team, interviewing Coach Graffam and talking with him before the season opener, he said 30 wins like last year, not even close. Well, I might have to beg to differ, as did Derek Vogel. Maybe very close. They might not get to 30, but they might find themselves in the high 20s if they can play like this. Of course, the competition's going to get much tougher along the way. But boy, if they can continue to play this way, it'll be great.
All right, now, listen.
Listening to Coach Graffam.
I want to play with a high level of intensity. So we're going to start out with 30. We're going to get after them, okay? Now, I want to really get after them for this first 5 minutes of this half. Everybody got that? Yeah, you're down, you're dirty, and you're going to go for it. We're on Boston right now. Everybody ready? Go. Put it up. 1, 2, 3.
All right, listen in, and Coach Graffam wants to get down and dirty. Digging and kicking and biting in the trenches. Of course, the Wildcats up by 29, but the first 5 minutes, very, very important. You can't let a team crawl back in. You got to come out, take charge, keep the lead at that same position or better. Give a team a little bit of confidence, and they could climb back in. Of course, three-pointers very prevalent in this league and at this level. Same 5 come out for Coach Graffam: Lennon, Webb, Vogel, Estee, and Werntgen. Estee, the turnaround, he'll draw the foul. Estee hits the first. Estee, 6'4", 200-pound junior from Gorham, Maine. And he makes them both, 69-38. McKnight penetrates, dishes Foster, gets it back. Ryder leaves it for McKnight. McKnight penned in, but nice under the basket pass for Trott. And Webb. In and out. Call a foul on Esty inside. It's a little push off. Three officials in collegiate play really cover the court pretty well. They don't miss too much. Of course, they get 3 in the NBA, and I'm not sure if I remember getting 3 officials in collegiate play. Blocking foul called on McKnight as he tried to set the pick. So the Wildcats get it right back. I don't know if their budget has expanded and they've picked up the extra official, or this is norm. Esty, nice shot. Leaning and hanging and using the glass, 71-40. Lennon with a good hands. Lennon all over McKnight on the inbound pass. Gets it in for Foster. Vogel working on him. They got Foster trapped. He finds Steiniger. Foul committed on Lennon. They rule non-shooting foul. Took a long time to figure that out. The Flames looked for the box. Vogel almost the pick. Nice play. Oh, it was jam time and the outside foul on Webb. And the Wildcats had Vogel all alone. Ready to light up this crowd. Werntgen drives, hangs, can't get it to go down. Ryder the rebound. And he walks it up. McKnight, a nice lean in. Long court pass, Werntgen makes the catch. Oh, baby, what a play. Sweetness. Touchdown pass and a two-point conversion by Eric Werntgen. Using a good body control and a nice left hand. Grider, the pull-up, short. Esty comes out with it, and they get him on the walk. Esty with a quick pass back to the official. He wasn't looking. Fortunately, didn't hit him. That might have drawn a technical. 17:07 to play, second half. Wildcats lead big. Out of bounds call because no one touched it. That would not have been a backcourt call. Zone defense. Lennon tries to pick it clean. The low pass stolen. McKnight knocked out of bounds by Kuhn. Davies checks in for Lennon.
Trot inside. Ooh, pretty running hook. McClure, Vogel. Vogel fakes, pulls up, and they'll call the foul. Deininger leaned in with the body, and again, that great control by Derek Vogel. Team's 4th foul. Deininger's 3rd, and Vogel gets 2. Vogel looking for point number 20 on the night. Picks it up, and it's 74-44. 30-point bulge for the Wildcats. McKnight leaves it for Trot. Trot, no good. Rebound, Grider. Good spin move, good control, but he can't finish. McKnight tips it, and what great effort as he tries to pull himself along the court to get after the loose ball. Great effort, Brian McKnight. McKnight and Grider, 3 and 33, are certainly working as hard as they possibly can, and great quickness. Kuhn from the arc, hits in the hole. Long pass down, and McKnight, can he jam it? I guess not. They give up 3, take back 2. Turnover, and the Flames will have the ball. 77-46 our score. 15:44 to go, second half. Jay Harper with you on the Westbrook College Television Network. Vogel got away with one there. It's tipped out and controlled by Kuhn. Davies thinks about it, now drives. Inside, he'll pick up the personal. Deininger got the foul called on him and got a elbow to the chops. Vogel with 20 points right now. He averaged 20.3 a game last year, and he's got 20 already as he looks to build on those numbers from his sophomore season. McClure finally struggles his way out of there. Davies goes back for him. Tough pass to handle from McClure. Foster now cleans it up a little bit. He'll stutter step, but he loses control. Davies, Vogel, Aaron McClure, Corey McClure, and Gary Kuhn, they'll line up for the Wildcats. A bad foul, not whistled. And now the jump ball arrow will favor Atlantic Union. Foster, short. Kuhn fights for the loose ball, and they'll blow the whistle. Jump ball call, arrow back in favor of the Wildcats. Vogel double teamed, and the foul called on AU, and their small crowd behind their bench now gets a little vocal, upset with that one. But Atlantic Union right now is really going after the ball pretty hard and nothing to lose, down by 32 points, and they're just gambling. The refs will let them play hard and get away with the bumps and the fouls, and if they do, they could maybe climb back in. Nice steal by McKnight. Works on Davies. Davies gets the bump and the bucket. McKnight schooling him on that one. McKnight misses. Flames with the rebound, and the put back by Allen. No good, but he draws the personal foul, and he'll shoot two. Timeout called. And I know Coach Graffam and his staff not very pleased with the play in the last couple of minutes here. We'll take a listen in once again.
That's a lousy pass down here. And where's Aaron? That's not that play. Start figuring out what we're doing out here. I can't play you if you're not going to know what we're doing. God almighty. You could have screened that guy off. We still would have got the three. He wouldn't have made a bad pass. We wouldn't have fouled twice, so on and so forth. You've got to think, get down there in the middle so that we don't have two guys together. Now, that defensive intensity is horrible right now. Now, you're either going to give it to me or I'll play these guys here. So I want to see some energy out here. In that face, get a hand up on the shooter, box out, and let's move. Come on, come on.
And just as we anticipated, Coach Graffam not real pleased with the play in the last 3 or 4 minutes here by his Wildcat team, and obviously with a big lead, but he can see the team not gelling and playing up to their potential. Gets them pumped back up. Allen rolls the first one home. 78-49, 14-17 to go. Allen gets them both. Kuhn works on Nelson, yes. Pretty runner, and it's 80-50. Long court pass for Allen. Allen gets it, Kuhn recovers. McKnight, long range, and rattles off the back of the rim. Turnover and a foul called. I believe it'll be on Willoughby. And Allen will shoot 2 more. Home crowd yells brick, and Allen swishes it and then takes a look back. Allen makes them both. Lennon double teamed, in trouble. Splits it, lobs it for Kuhn. Kuhn bump from behind, and long court pass again. Slam time taken away. Willoughby could have dished it for Vogel cutting in. The bump foul from behind. Atlantic Union over the limit. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Kuhn. Werntgen checks back in. McClure sits down. Shot miss. Willoughby fights for the rebound, and he has AU knock it out of bounds, and it'll be Westbrook College's basketball. They go for Willoughby. He can't control it. He hustles hard for it, but it goes out of bounds. Good work by AU. They have certainly not given up. Their intensity right there. Good pass for Vogel. That's a deuce. Great entry pass by Andy Lennon. That's how they draw him up. You lean, bounce, a little bit of English on the basketball, so it bounces in towards Vogel, and that's how you teach young players to do it. Long pass for Vogel. Vogel cross court. Willoughby. Willoughby, good fake, goes up, gets hammered. He'll shoot two. Foul on Anthony Malone. Good look that time by Vogel. Stan Webb will spell Derek Vogel. Webb's numbers from last year, 8.5 points a game, along with 3.5 rebounds per game. McKnight, great job. But Allen can't finish. Long pass and good defensive work by Lennon. McKnight, though, doesn't give up. And they keep working, but Werntgen comes out with it. For Lennon, got Kuhn up. Leaves it behind. Werntgen comes in. That should be offensive. And they're not going to call it that way. Looked like they could have called it on Werntgen, but foul called on Malone. And Malone, that's his 4th personal foul. He'll have to sit down. Coach Stacy Nelson. Big number 35 makes the first. Gets them both. It's 86-54. 12-14 to go, second half. Wildcats with a comfortable lead. Nate Estee knocks it out of bounds. Nelson. Great hustle by McKnight once again. Well, I think you got all that. Foster. Hammered out of the Esty. What a play flying in. I don't know what they're calling. McKnight and Lennon is certainly getting a little physical with each other, and trash talking starting. I'm not sure if they called that goaltending or not. I was trying to remember the score. Nice pass into Esty. And Esty gets his revenge there. 88-56, Wildcats. Nelson trapped and fires it away. Kuhn coming. Drops back for Lennon. Lennon out of control. Well, oh, what a putback. Long pass out. Kuhn tips it. McKnight controls. Drives. Goes for Nelson. Excuse me, Trot. He misses. Werntgen the rebound. They're looking for Kuhn. Kuhn open on this side. Inside for Werntgen, but stolen away nicely. Allen comes out with McKnight. McKnight gets the foul, but doesn't get the bucket. And he'll shoot two. Great job by Andy Lennon as he checks out. Bob Davies back into the lineup. Wildcats roster 9 out of the 13 players from inside the state of Maine. You got one player from New Hampshire, one from New Jersey, one from Massachusetts, and one from Vermont. Nicely representing the Northeast. Only state missing Rhode Island and Connecticut, but we replace it with Jersey. Intentional fake by AU, and Davies lobbing it up. Webb gets hammered from behind, no call. And now they call a blocking foul on Westbrook College. .10:34 to go. And this one's gotten a little bit slowed. A lot of fouls now starting to rear their ugly head. Brian McKnight. Now every point guard that the Wildcats bring in, he's got words with him and Davies now talking, and that takes a lot to get Bob Davies talking because he doesn't talk much. Davies loses it, McKnight has it. Spins and weaves. Leaves it for Allen. Allen misses. McClure gets hammered all over. Numbers, Vogel up there. Werntgen trying to go. Vogel gets it, glides in, doesn't go down. Tipped up, not in. Vogel fights for the loose ball. Grab, pushed, hit, and he'll shoot two. The Flames now out of control. And they'll get a technical foul called on somebody. Not sure. Technical called on Stan Webb, number 20 of Westbrook College. Is this, with still almost 10 minutes to go, getting very physical, verbal, and ugly. Some trash talking going on by AU, and also they are slapping and hacking away at the Wildcats, and can't blame Westbrook College for getting a little bit frustrated at this point. Vogel will get his 2 shots. And he makes them both, and now the technical the other way, and then AU will have the basketball after the free throws on the technical. Allen will shoot him. One of 2 for Allen. 92-58, 9:57 to go. Nelson to inbound, leaves it for Allen. McClure with a good hustle, knocks it out of bounds. McKnight. Davies commits his 4th personal foul. He'll sit down. Andy Lennon checks back in. McKnight's going to milk this one for as long as he can. McKnight, 6-footer, a senior from Irvington, New Jersey. Makes them both. McClure for Vogel. Vogel, no good. Werntgen the putback. And the underfoul, I believe, will be called on Allen. Great coming out party for Eric Werntgen. Last year playing in 8 games. Averaged nearly 6 points a game. He converts, and it's 95-60, a 35-point lead for Westbrook College. Glider. He pulls up a little lame. He may have hurt the knee on that one, as he tried to stop, and that's what caused him to go down. He's in obvious pain. Grider down, and he's not going anyway. He might have blown out that knee. Tried to make the stop move, and he lost the ball out of bounds, and it appears now he lost it because of the pain, the knee giving out on him. Grider up and limps off. Much better than we may have thought. He seems not to be that badly hurt. It'll be Westbrook College's basketball, leading by 35, 9:29 to go. Jay Harper along with cameraman Steve Poulos. We're proud to bring you Westbrook College basketball on the Westbrook College television network. Lennon working against McKnight. Lob pass, and Vogel puts it down. I'm sure not as hard and as pretty as the pair would have liked, but it gets the crowd going. It's 97-60, inside pass. Werntgen tries to swat it away, can't. Great fight in there as AU stays hard and furious on the offensive glass, and Allen finally rewarded. He'll shoot 2. Westbrook College already with 97 points, and we still got 9 minutes to play. I wonder what their high water mark is in their, I believe, 5th season of play. Yeah, that would make sense because all the seniors that graduated last year, 4-year players, they were there for all 4 years. They fought through the lean first couple and then really surged and starred in the last 2. Shot clock down at 10. This may be the first time it'll come into play. Sullivan gets it back. Pull up. Misses. Weren't getting the tip. No good. Vogel the board. Vogel up. No good. And AU comes out with a board. Getting the rebound, Dion Hobbs. So he gets his first playing time of the night. As does 22, Bob Jackson. Hobbs with Vogel on him. Hobbs glides, kicks back. In and out. McClure the rebounds, got Lennon long court. Long pass out, Lennon back, Vogel! And Vogel had to control it, didn't have the jam. Used the left hand, Lennon, another steal. This time Sullivan, as he's hammered to the floor by Allen. They called a hard foul, and I have to wonder about that as well. It didn't look like Allen was trying to really take out Sullivan, excuse me. It's just the way Tim was going up. McKnight arguing feverishly, but also foolishly, because they're not going to change the call. So Sullivan will get the 2 shots on the hard foul, and Westbrook College will maintain possession. Andy Lennon lighting him up with the assists and the steals. 99-62. Sullivan trying to make it to the 100 mark, and he does. First game of the year. No surprise, Westbrook College has 100+ points. 100-62, and wholesale substitutions now for the Wildcats. Aaron McClure, Ben Willoughby, Mike Lee, Bob Davies, and Tim Sullivan. The 5 out there for Coach Graffam. Great move, Willoughby, can't finish. Gets his own board, goes back up, no call. And out with the rebound is Jackson for McKnight. McKnight driving, nice dish for Hobbs. Hobbs can't finish. McKnight, though, on the putback. Davies inside the paint. It's hit, and he'll shoot 2. Nice pass across the way from McClure. The freshmen combined. Foul called on Hobbs. His first personal. Davies gets 1 of 2. 101-64. Night for Jackson. Jackson drives. Jackson, a 5'10" senior from Columbus, Ohio. Very rugged player, and that's the 5th personal on Davies. Davies will sit down, and check out, and Derek Vogel get a little more playing time. Jackson 1 of 2, gets it back and gets another foul. He'll shoot 2 more. Makes the first again. Jackson gets them both this time, and it's 101-67. Inside McClure, the nice fake, and rolls it in. Foul called on the floor. Both teams well into the penalty. It'll be a 1-and-1. Amir Torres checks in. I think I just figured out the PR. Puerto Rico. I don't know if you said that, Steve, my cameraman talking to me earlier. Last name like Torres, that doesn't really surprise, does it? Allen makes 1 of 2. Loose ball. Goes out of bounds off AU. Mike Lee working on Jackson. Drops it inside Willoughby, short. Leaps up, gets his own board. Back up, good work by the big guy. 6'5", 195-pound freshman. We could only guess from somewhere in the woods of Maine. Palermo, Maine. Never heard of it. Willoughby misses the first. Makes the second. Steve Burgess will come in for Tim Sullivan. (104-68). Shot clock down to 10. Torres pulls up, misses badly. Saved though by AU. Nice job by Trott. Jackson, as the buzzer expires. Lob pass out for Este. Este lays it in. Nice play, Willoughby saves it for Vogel. Into Vogel. Vogel glides through, won't go down. Este the board. Back up, hammered. And he'll shoot two. Vogel will sit down, what we would expect to be his last minutes of the night. A strong opening game performance from the junior. Este floats the first one high in the air, front rim, back rim, and in. Misses the second. Willoughby the putback, no good. Gets the board again, and he gets fouled. Great job by Ben Willoughby. I like the way he leaps on that second board attempt, really. Like all of a sudden he's flat, but he times his jump so well. He just powers up in there and rips the rebound away. Wildcats next game on the 28th at the University of New England, followed by a trip to St. Joe's of Vermont. That on the 3rd of December, 3 o'clock game. The 5th, it's home versus University of Maine Farmington, 7:30 game. Followed up by another home game on the 7th against Green Mountain College. It says 6 o'clock here. And on the 10th, it's Castleton State, 11th, Linden State, and the 13th of December, St. Joe's College, 7:30 game, which will be a big one. Nice job, Trott on the pull-up. 109-70. Lee working against Torres. Lee from South Portland, Maine. Draws a foul, he'll shoot 1 and 1. Nate Este will sit down. Strong game from Este. Lee, I believe, played on the state championship team from South Portland. Should be 4 years ago, 4 years ago. Long court pass heading out, and able to control it is Hobbs for Jackson. Foul will be on Burgess. It'll be 1 and 1. You get a look at number 22 for AU, Big Bob Jackson. Big rugged frame on the 5'10" senior. And Stan Webb will come back in, and Burgess will sit back down. Willoughby the good board off the missed free throw. And Lennon leads the break for Webb. Webb pulls up. Oh, that's nice. Jackson for Torres. It's in the hole. Kuhn, no good. Knocked out though, and that'll be tracked down by Lennon. New shot clock. Nice pass inside for Kuhn. Doesn't go again. Loose ball tipped, and finally McClure. This time Lennon. Lennon tries the one-time pass across, broken up by Torres, and back comes AU. Jackson for Trott. Trott, another bucket. He's quietly gone about his business, pouring into double figures, and him and McKnight, the leading scorers for Atlantic University. Willoughby has it stripped. Trot again. Two more. Timeout call by Westbrook College. Coach Graffam with 2:46 will talk things over. 113-77. The Wildcats, both women's and men's, claim victories in the season opener. Of course, this a Mayflower Conference game was always very important. Conference champions get a trip to the NAIA Nationals. And that old familiar sports theme song. Ever gone to a Pirates game? Then you've heard it. 2:46 to go. Burgess in for Willoughby. The turnaround, got it, and the foul. Boy, I like this young man. He's got some potential here. We'll have to find out where he played his high school ball. And where the heck is, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, Palermo. Misses the free throw. It's 115-77.